Anthony Live, and man, it's a treat, man, to get a chance to talk to someone you looked up to, all these years, man. Big fan, Michael Bivens of the legendary group New Edition and Belle Biv DeVoe. What's up, Mike?
How you doing, Sean Anthony? Let me say your whole name, brother. Happy holidays to you, man.
Same to you, man. I appreciate that, man. Listen, this is beyond cool to me, man, because growing up, man, you guys were our Jackson 5. You know what I'm saying? And to see you guys still doing this strong, man, it's amazing. First of all, congratulations on y'all's residency in Las Vegas, man. What can the people expect?
Well, they could expect what they always get, man. Just hit records, high energy, just in a new venue. We get to invade the boulevard, and I think that's going to be the unexpected part, how they act, how we act, and how it comes off. I think everybody's just anticipating a really good time, and we're really excited, looking forward to February 28th, opening night.
That's what's up, man. You guys are always in concert. I mean, I've seen you guys in other radio markets that I've worked at. You guys put on a dynamic show, Belle Biv DeVoe. What's the difference? What do you think the difference will be as opposed to touring, going from city to city, but then being at a residency in one place and everybody coming to you guys?
I just think, they travel. The hotel, the after party, the ambiance of the room at the encore, and what we put together. I think once we put it together, then that question can really be answered, because the difference would be in what we put together and how they experience it.
One thing,
you know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's kind of still up in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One thing I admire about you is your business acumen. Throughout your journey, man, throughout your career, what are some nuggets that you can share with aspiring people that want to be in the business side of the entertainment industry as opposed to on the front? What's something that you learned to help navigate you throughout your career?
Well, the excitement of the advance is the excitement, but the disappointment of the royalty is what could drive someone to the nut house. So my thing is, don't be so excited about what they give you. Be more excited about what you receive 6 or 12 months later, because that's when you know you have a great deal. You don't have a great deal the day they cut you a check. You have a great deal when the checks keep coming. And that's the only nugget I can say is, pay attention to how you get more, not what you're receiving at the time. And then you make a decision on what to put in the paperwork to ensure that you get more and not just be a one-time check.
Going through all the trials and tribulations you've gone through within the industry, what are some lessons that you've learned on how to negotiate?
One, you listen, and then you go back and you sit down with counsel and you weigh out all the options. You tend to, even if it looks good and feel good, you still wait till the next day. You always want to regroup, even if you have to regroup 3 or 4 times. It's just for the sport of it. Just keep regrouping, and have a lot of patience to the answer. And it keeps the other side in anticipation of how you're going to come. And that's usually the best part of it, when you can take the psychological control of the situation. Because then they know how they have to deal with you on the next thing and the next thing. Because you'll start to teach them the process of how you get down, not how they get down. And that's what's dope.
Do you see yourself transitioning, in a label position or management in the future again?
Not at all. Not at all.
Why not?
I'm cool on that. Too much bandwidth, new parents, new conversation. You know, you when you take on the artist, you take on everybody with them. You know, when you first sign them, everyone's happy. When something goes wrong in their career, you're to blame. You know, I don't want to put myself in a situation of when someone's eyes are bigger than their success and they don't want to participate in why it didn't work, as opposed to taking sole responsibility for your portion. We take sole responsibility of our portion. But at the end of the day, the public decides how big you're going to be. All the label can do is put you out there. All artists can do is give it their big shot. But the people are the deciding factor. And that gamble, I'm just not there no more because sometimes people get a little bit of success and get a lot of lazy because they really just want to look. They don't want to correct. And when you deal with us, you know, we in it for the long haul. We can't just do a look. We got to say, yo, next year, a new album, next year, another album, next year, the club, next year, the theater, next year, the arena. Like, you have to put it all together. And I just don't think that's what they want. I think they like likes and I think they like views. And we like to do legendary stuff. So the mindset is different,
Right.
you know, and I just don't want to beat up on someone like you do in the army when they say, give me 50. You'd be like, but I only give you 25. But I said, give me 50. You know, so you pushing them to the extra 25. And that used to be fun when I was 20s and 30s. But now I got my own kids, man. I ain't got time for that one. I can't force you to have energy. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I'm not excited about that. But what I would do is consult and give somebody an answer and help somebody. But I wouldn't want to take that seat. It's a 20.
You
Go to
went.
jail when they get you with a bail box. You know what I mean? So it's a lot.
Yeah.
But great question. And did I enjoy it? Absolutely. Best thing I could ever did was switch seats. I
Yeah.
got the most fun out of being an executive. But I was young and battling. Now I'm on my cool stuff.
I ain't mad at you, man. You mentioned, you guys recognize that you are legends in the game now. When did it dawn on you, that you like, man, we've been doing this for a minute, man, and we're no longer the young kids, the new kids, no pun intended, no, the new kids on the block. You guys have matured and blossomed and sold many records and everything. When did it dawn on you guys that, you know what, we're the legends now? We can start getting these flowers. When did that kick in?
I'm not sure, John. I don't know if we ever even looked for it. So I couldn't even tell you the inaugural date. I just think as the years go by and you look backwards, you realize you've been doing it for a long time. So maybe it's within the longevity more so than the sanctioning of it. When you look at how much you've been doing, how long you've been doing it, you start to feel like, okay, for our generation, we've been rapping for 40 years. So we in the club. We get a pass to go upstairs to party. So that's what feels good. We can get in the building and have a good time on the top floor where all the cool people hang out at. We earned that right to be up there. And as a kid, that's what you wanted to be. You know, you always want to get to the top. And we always want to get to the top. And we've experienced that. I'm just happy we're just all living, knock on wood, and we're able to enjoy each other, in our latter years.
Well, I'm not going to hold you too much longer, man. I know you guys are traveling. You're coming to Columbus, Ohio this weekend. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Um, of course, you're legends when you get a residency in Vegas and you get to join the Macy Day Parade, man. How big is that, man?
It was huge, man. It's a part of who Belvin DeVoe is. BBD is a very big hip hop R&B group with a big mainstream audience. So we move in different circles, man. Our music is timeless and it touches so many people. So we can go get on the float, we could jump on the jet, meaning the plane, not a jet. Jump on the joint, come to Columbus and do our thing there and be just as happy. It doesn't really matter if it's on the television or if it's just in the arena, as long as we touching the people.
Now, let's talk music real quick, man. You guys just released something new with
Absolutely.
LL Cool J and another two other icons, LL Cool J and Rev Run, man. Talk about that.
Yes. It's huge, man. The thing is if y'all playing it, son, you gotta tell them you can't see it live if you never heard it before. You know, it's a great record called Act Like You Know, and it's been received very well. And then it's the first single off of the soundtrack to the documentary, The Hustler 617, like Bivens, and it's being received very well, man. And then it starts to turn up even more as we get into the end of December, going into January. We like pushing into third gear. So this really exciting. And we look forward to performing it on Saturday. This is going to be huge to be able to test it out in the Midwest and see their reaction, good, bad, or indifferent. Because the joint bumps in concert. Even if you don't know the song, you still know the beat. And that's the best part.
Well, I'm a blaze it today on the radio. So
Here we go.
Introduce it,
My
man.
man. Yes.
Michael Bivens, man. It's a pleasure and honor, man, to chop it up with you. I look forward to seeing y'all again live here in Columbus, Ohio, this Saturday, man. Safe travels to you.
Man, we'll see you in the building, Sean. Do me a favor, man. When you enter that joint, take your time, man. Be Ricky Bell. Be real smooth. And just, boom, press that button and bang that joint. Let me know how they feel when you ask them what they thought of the joint.
No doubt, man. I appreciate it,
My
man.
man.
Blessings to you, brother. Peace.
Blessings to you too. Peace.